Hi, thanks again for joining me. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the organizational admin role of Propel 2.10. I'm going to focus on some of the new features that we've built there. Again, Propel is your front door to everything IT. It gives you a single view for your end users for service, support, and knowledge offerings. And today I'm going to go ahead and show you the new features primarily. If you're interested in some of the previous versions of Propel 2, go ahead and check out some of our other videos. Today I'm going to show you the diagnostics capability that we brought with 2.10. As a highly interconnected system, as you can understand, getting down to the root cause of anything that may be causing you problems is really important. Previously that required lots of log digging. With Propel 2.10, we brought it all up to that user interface and gives me a clean, clear picture of exactly what's going on with my environment and what the root cause of any of those issues might be. Another really important feature of Propel, of course, is our catalog aggregation technology. This is one of the things that truly sets us apart. I'd like to show you a little bit more details around that. What I'm going to show you here is just some information you get from the aggregation screen. Some of this has been enhanced recently, and I'll show you what Service Anywhere looks like here. So we've aggregated our Service Anywhere instance. Let's look at a little bit of aggregation history so we can get some details on that. We can see exactly what's going on with the aggregation, when it was aggregated, when it was synchronized, and what was changed between those aggregation runs. I'd also like to show you what it's like to create a new aggregation adapter and set some filters on this. This is something with previous releases required a little bit more effort. We've really cleaned this up, made it a very seamless experience when it comes to integrating new catalogs. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and use OO today and create a new OO adapter. The query filter is really cool, and this is where I'm going to enter some information which allows me to filter down the offerings that I care about. Let's go ahead and create a new filter here. The new filter is going to narrow it down. What I really like about creating the filters is, first of all, the help is dependent on the item or the aggregation adapter for which we're working. And the other thing we can do there is, of course, preview those offerings, which I really like. It makes it easy to create those filters. Alright, I'm going to jump over quickly to the policy editor, which is where we can create approval policies amongst other things. And in this example, I'm just going to go ahead and show you what an approval policy looks like. Some of our customers didn't know we had this capability. For the most part, approval is delegated to the fulfillment system. However, Propel does have the ability to natively create approval policies. What you can see here is I'm going to go ahead and create a new policy, and this is going to be dependent on the user context. I'm just going to set some information in there, levels of approval and whatnot. Now I can jump over to the offering itself, which is these catalog items. I'm going to go ahead and create a new category. In Propel 2.10, we've improved the subcategorization as well as the tree rendering for parent and child relationships between catalogs, categories, and the items themselves. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Over there on the left, you can actually see that categorization. One of the great things we did with that, though, is we blended it with our universal search experience. We made it really nice in terms of finding the items that I'm looking for. I'll go ahead and show you the item editor briefly because we're looking at the orgadmin role. And we'll go ahead and edit one of these things real quick, drop in a drop-down list. And what you can see here when we're working with those drop-down lists is we do have those capabilities to plug in data sources. The data sources come from the Service Exchange, and you can see here that I can actually edit the validation and change how the fields are dependent upon each other. Alright, another capability, I mentioned this in the consumer experience, of course. Let's just attach this approval policy real quick. Is the ability to connect support with service. There's my approval policy. Let's do that real quick. So you can see here I've already attached a few support offerings to this. Of course I can edit these. The support link to the service offering capability, this is where we do it. And in the consumer video I showed you how it gets expressed to the end user. This is how I link the output from my service offering to the support offering that I'm connecting together, the fields that exist. And you'll see a little bit of inline help which will help me create these expressions. And of course I can just go ahead here and drop in the expression that I care about. This is a really cool capability, and again, connecting service to support is a really interesting feature of Propel 2.10, and it really does streamline my overall experience of interacting with the catalog from an end user point of view, especially when I'm talking about those cloud offerings. It's really great to connect the output there. I don't have to copy and paste fields, MAC addresses, IP addresses, storage mount points. I can link those directly over to the ticket when I'm creating the ticket for the offering. Hey, thanks a lot for spending some time with me today and looking at the new features of Propel 2.10 from an org admin point of view. If you have any other questions, please check us out and have a great day. Thanks a lot.